coaching this generation's real estate superstars. Harris Real Estate University.
I think the biggest thing when we talk about income is really understanding the different kinds of income. Most of us think about, I'm going to go sell something when I want to go create more, have something more. But the reality is actually we can have assets that give us income. And assets can be what we call hard assets or soft assets. A hard asset is something that's physical. It's buying a rental property. It's buying a commercial building. It's buying something that creates rental income for you. A soft asset are intangible assets. Those are the knowledge you have, the people you know, the relationships you have. My suggestion is that you work on both of those as you're building. I mean, like I know, for example, in your case, that you guys are selling as well as you're teaching. Mm-hmm. So in that case, you're selling some of that knowledge mm-hmm. and providing that. So they're creating multiple streams of income off of the assets. Every single one of you in this room has the ability to do the same thing. And the interesting thing is if you use that model, and to be honest, that's the model I've used. I'm a CPA, I have a full service tax practice, and we're nationwide. We have a virtual firm that's nationwide. But at the same time, I'm writing books. And I make a little bit of money off of that, but more than that, it gives me the opportunity to speak to other people. So as I educate and have another stream of income, it also makes the other business grow. So just as something to think about, is there a way with what you're doing that you can educate others, your potential clients, your customers, educate them and help them be a better customer for you, and in a way create multiple streams of income and set yourself up as an expert? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. But of course, I mean, the thing that's just an absolute given is rental property. And Tim used the example that I used where I said, hey, if you are currently paying too much in taxes and you are a real estate professional, then there's one of two things that's gone wrong. Either one, you don't have enough real estate, or two, you don't understand the tax breaks. And I'm going to explain how that works. But when you factor in all of the tax breaks that you have, you often see that it's very easy to create cash flow from a property. You know, you've got money you're making every month. Additionally, dramatically reducing the amount of taxes you pay, even to zero if you bought enough property. Okay, so talking about how this all kind of looks, and I'm going to use, if you pardon me for a minute, I'm going to use a financial statement. Everybody okay with a financial statement if we're talking about money? Okay. By the way, the stories I was hearing about the children. I mean, my son, it's really funny. He was really bad at math unless you put a dollar sign in front of it. And then it was amazing how good he became at that. And in the story we heard earlier about the daughters and everything, my husband and I have 3 sons, and his story was always, when you have a boy, you worry about the boy, but when you have a girl, you worry about all the boys. So I feel for you. How many people have daughters? Yeah, okay. Okay, financial statements. First one on top is an income statement. Down below we have a balance sheet. An income statement is going to show your income, it's going to show your expenses. So if we look at the cash flow pattern of that, you make money, comes in, we call that the top line. You pay all your expenses, it comes out and goes to you. Simple, right? Now, if you're the typical Henry, you've got a high amount of income that you're making, and you're really not building any kind of assets, that's what you've got. You've got all your money coming in, you pay for your mortgage and the kids' private school, and your cars and your furniture and the maid and the landscaper and da-da-da-da-da, and then whatever's left goes to you. Okay. The biggest thing, the best benefit you can do here if you want to have more money going to you, and this is all you've got, is you increase this number, you decrease this number. So we would see that there'd be more top line or there'd be less. This is the case where people are talking about the Susie Orman style, where don't spend all your money, pack a lunch once in a while. For me, it's always, how can we save on your taxes? I'm not a huge one, to be honest with you, with the cutting back on lifestyle unless it's completely out of the ordinary, I mean, if you really want a Ferrari, great, go make more money and we'll figure out how we can write it off, okay?
For free daily coaching, go to timandjulieharris.com. Harris Real Estate University.